On today's video, a cavalry garrison commander? What the heck? In this video, we're going to talk about the two new cavalry commanders coming out into Rise of Kingdoms. We've got a few pictures of leaks and all that good stuff. My thoughts and opinions on it. What I will do, I guess, because Garrison, I guess that's my call to come in and take care of it. I don't... sit back, slap a like on the video, and let's go. Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Gekko Gaming. A cavalry garrison commander? What the heck? Jadwiga is coming into Rise of Kingdoms to change the way commanders work. Again, forever. Before we start again, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below. We're going to talk about her first, and then we have another bad boy in the making, Xiang Yu. We're going to get to him next, but she is where I want to start because, oh boy. A Garrison Cavalry commander, the first one in Rise of Kingdoms history, 2 years later. We're finally going to potentially garrison with cavalry. This has tons of implications on the game. Let's read through her skills and read through everything, and then we'll talk about implications and a bunch of other things about her. And of course, we'll get to Xiang Yu next. Jeez. Anyway. Might of the Pious. The first skill, it's an active skill, requires 1000 rage, deals direct damage factor of 900 up to 1500 with damage bonus up to 20%. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh, damage. That's skill damage, girl. Oh boy. Oath of Loyalty, passive skill. And for the record, increased damage for 3 seconds, all the way up to 20%. 3 seconds is a lot. It's 20%. Whew. Damage, by the way, normal attacks. Normal attack. Counter attack, potentially skill damage. All types of damage go up. Everything. While on the map, cavalry units gain 2% increased defense and 5% increased march speed. While commanding the garrison or a stronghold of your city, cavalry units gain 4% increased defense and 4% increased health. So, I don't think that these skills stack. I think that they are either or. While this or while that. So, at a garrison, you'll get 20% defense and 20% health. Cavalry, ooh, and as a on the map, defense and march speed up to 10 and 15% a pop. Okay, Holy Blessing is a passive skill. The third skill damage taken is reduced by 2% while commanding the garrison of a stronghold or your own city. Cavalry units deal an extra 1% increased damage to archers, but take 5% increased damage from infantry. This is quite literally the Nebuchadnezzar, essentially, counter. That's what she's meant to be, the Nebuchadnezzar counter. Skill damage taken reduction goes up to 10%, and you take 5% increased damage from infantry, period. No matter what. So you do take less skill damage from cavalry. You do take skill damage reduced 2% while commanding the garrison or a stronghold cavalry, period. And then the cavalry thing, deal an increased 1% to archers. And then on top of that, 5% increased damage from infantry, though. I think that this image is a little bit cut off. I think that all these stats should be going up, but the damage from infantry won't go up as much. The damage from to cavalry should go up, I think. Blade of Dodging, passive skill. Troops led by this commander gain 2% increased skill damage when they take skill damage. They gain 10 rage per second for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered only once every 8 seconds. So when you take skill damage, you're now going to do skill damage 10% extra, all the way to 10%, and rage restore of 150, essentially. So, let's finish reading, and I'll give you guys a little bit of what I think here. Holy Lord of Poland, passive skill. Troops led by this commander deal 10% increased damage to rally troops. When active skill is used, damage taken is reduced by 10% for 4 seconds. Ooh. Okay, so here's the thing. This commander is probably one of the most interesting garrison commanders I've seen in a while for very specific one reason, and that is to counter archers in now and in the future. Realistically speaking, having her on the field means that you're going to be rallying with infantry, this over anything else, which puts Nebuchadnezzar out the window, and it poses an interesting garrison conundrum, quote unquote, and that is as followed. First and foremost, the garrison as of right now has been primarily infantry. Now you'd be switching to cavalry for countering Nebuchadnezzar, but then rallies are going to come out for infantry on it. Therefore, Harold, Guan, Leonidas, Alex, all 4 of them become super relevant in the rally meta coming up in the future if Jadwiga is on the field, is on the garrison. Now, the conundrum that happens here is, do we try to counter Nebuchadnezzar in the building, or do we try to counter Nebuchadnezzar on the field? The thing that is important to understand about archers is that they're squishy. They're easy to kill. Although, if you don't own the field, they're going to be hard to kill. And even with Nebuchadnezzar and Ramses, they are very tanky, so it is going to be much more painful than a Ramses YSG, a Ramses anything that happened before. Nebuchadnezzar with Ramses is fairly tanky, but nonetheless, everybody and their grandma are cavalry players. The archers are countered by cavalry, and therefore, I have a slight feeling that countering Nebuchadnezzar would become more about counter rallies and potentially open field swarms over shifting your garrison to be a cavalry garrison. But this right here has a huge impact on one thing only. Osiris League. That's right. Osiris League is all about time. It's all about getting there quick and getting things done fast. If I am defending my own building with cavalry, first of all, refilling that building back up is going to be super fast, super simple. Secondly, if you need to counter attack it with infantry, that's the slowest rally that's marching towards the building. So as long as you can take out the rally and hold with your cavalries, essentially it's going to make it so that many less rallies make it to buildings. And again, if you take my building with infantry, all I gotta do is Nebuchadnezzar it out of you. And so there is a huge implication here as to what is going on and how the meta is going to shift with this commander. She's going to be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to unlocking her potentially if she shows up anytime soon. We don't know if she's a Wheel of Fortune or Mightiest Governor. If y'all know, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I don't know whether she is infantry or Wheel of Fortune or Garrison, or Mightiest Governor. But either way, I think we're going to end up getting her to get that extra garrison available. However, I am fearful that I might not have a secondary cavalry that would be the best pair for her. So we're going to start saving some sculptures and start potentially working on our cavalries because we might need a secondary for her. Although she could still be a secondary to something like a YSS, or she could go well with Theodora. Theodora's secondary always works well. So I'm really looking forward for her. She's actually sick in the sense of she's going to change a lot, in my opinion. We're going to see how she's played. Let's go this way now to Xiang Yu. He is a king of the Western Chu, apparently. A cavalry conquering skill commander. Another cavalry skill commander. That's not new there. And he's going to do boatloads of damage. That's right. Warlord's Courage. Active skill 900 rage. We got to stop right there and notice that it's a 900 rage compared to the average 1,000. 1,300 is the top costs. 900 is probably one of the lowest, if not the lowest, rage requirements on an active skill we've seen. This guy's going to proc a lot of skills. Deals damage to up to 3 targets in a forward-facing fan shape. AoE on a cavalry yet again. Sweet! Damage dealt to each target reduced by 25% for each additional damage skill. For the record, that's much bigger reduction than archers. I believe archers are, or any other AoE was 15%. This guy's 25%. Successfully hitting a target also suffered 10% reduction of defense for 3 seconds, which is also cool. All the way up to 30% defense reduction and all the way up to 1,700 damage factor. Jeez, these commanders. Oh boy. Oh boy. Snow-hooved Stallion. Cavalry units led by this commander gain 20% attack, 3% increased march speed. When attacked, they have 20% chance to gain 5% march speed for 3 seconds. This can be triggered only every 5 seconds. Cavalry attack, cavalry march speed, and triggered cavalry march speed. I mean, 40% extra cavalry march speed, potentially, and 40% cavalry attack. I mean, this guy's going to be flying in the map. Flying! You're going to be seeing cavalry just go whoosh on your screen. It's just interesting. So far, I'm excited. I'm really excited for these guys. Conqueror of all, passive skill. While attacking the stronghold of Governor's City, troops led by this commander gain 1% increased damage all the way up to 5% increased damage, and normal attacks have a 10% chance to trigger additional direct damage factor of 200 all the way up to 400, which can be triggered once every 3 seconds. The damage bonus, 5% is very nice. The additional damage factors, meh, not that very serious. Passive skill, though, can trigger every 3 seconds if you're lucky enough, right? Forceful spearhead. While on the map, active skill cost is reduced by 10 rage all the way to 50. So now, while you're on the map, if you level up this skill all the way, that first skill is going to proc every 850 rage. Jeez. Oh, man. After using an active skill, troops led by this commander will gain a stack of cavalry damage +1, march speed -10? Is that a -10? For 10 seconds. Another stack is gained if they are being surrounded. This effect can stack up to 6 times. So you can, and this goes up all the way to 5% per. So if you can stack 6 times, cavalry damage 5%, and you're getting swarmed, you're now looking at 30% cavalry damage plus defense reduction of 30% up on the top, plus 40% cavalry attack increase, plus potentially 40%. Oh my. And 5% damage bonus up on the top. Jeez, rally leader captain guy. Oh my goodness gracious. Unbeatable warlord for the expertise. Troops led by this commander deal an extra 10% skill damage. What on earth? When troops have gained a rage buff or for more than one turn, their skill damage will increase by 10% for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered only once every... Oh my. Okay. I may have started with the one guy, with a girl, but oh my. I mean, I started with her because I'm more of a Garrison the rally leader, but damn. Am I the only one who's going, oh my goodness, these commanders are going to be amazing. This guy's going to be a crazy rally leader, and she is going to be a bonkers Garrison commander? Oh my lordy almighty. Yeah. I have nothing much to say. These guys are crazy. I'm really looking forward to see how they show up on the field. I'm seeing a new rally leader right here. I'm seeing a new potential Garrison leader in certain situations right here. Oh, well, I guess we know what we're working on next. Probably her. And, I mean, heck, at this point, he might be an option too. Mightiest Governor and Wheel of Fortune, ladies and gentlemen. Those of us who don't want to work backwards can work forward. And those of you who don't want to be with the old meta, want to go straight to the new meta, skip on the Williams and William guy, or skip on Chandragupta, go straight to these guys. You will be able to do that as part of the conquering season. So this is exciting. We're going to start seeing kingdoms make decisions based on whether they want to maintain current meta or work on past meta a little bit to be able to reinforce the current meta. This is going to be crazy good. What do you all think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. Appreciate you. Drop a like on this video. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video where we talk all about Heroic Anthem Tech, because there's a lot to talk about there. Lilith, I think you guys screwed up again. Take care and have a good one. Peace.